Hello, today we're going to present the First Empire and First Mexican Republic, made by Yolet Rivera, Fatima Hernandez, Dani Alcaraz, and Almu Pensado. Political conditions. The Mexican government at the end of the independence was a mess. Iturbide was crowned on July 21st, 1822. He was in favor of centralism and he also imposed taxes. His administration was poorly organized and this created tension in his rule. Santa Anna saw it as an opportunity to highlight and demand the restoration of Congress and the establishment of a federal republic. This led to the Plan of Casamata. In 1823, the Plan of Casamata was made, and it consisted of requirement of new Congress and the creation of a federal republic. During this transition, some states like Guadalajara, Oaxaca, Yucatan, and Zacatecas wanted to declare themselves as independent states. The executive power started to send military forces to these provinces until they all reached to an agreement for all territories to be a federation. In 1824, the United Mexican States was constituted, and it established a republic formed by 19 states, 4 territories, and a federal district. The Catholic religion was set as the official religion and government divided into 3 states.
Economical conditions. The state was left in a poor state. Production of resources had fallen during the war. The Mexican Empire was bankrupt, divided, and disorganized. The debt was of 45 million pesos. The urge to pay the military employees started to rise, and Iturbide, with no experience, tried to fix this problem. The total of indebtedness of Mexico was somewhere of 47 to 56%.
And historical events. As mentioned before, we have the Plan of Iguala in 1821. The Plan of Iguala, or the Plan of the Three Guarantees, was a political project made known and proclaimed by Agustín Iturbide. And this document is also known as the Plan of Independence of the North America. Then the Tratado de Córdoba in 1821. This was signed by Juan O'Donoghue and General Agustín Iturbide. Then we have the coronation of the Emperor Agustín de Iturbide in 1822. The Empire of Agustín de Iturbide, also known as the First Mexican Empire, existed only for 9 months. Despite of the short time that this empire lasted, this government is one of the most important in history of Mexico, since it was the first independent government of this country. Then we have the Plan of Casamata, proclaimed in 1823. Also, this was proclaimed by Santa Anna in order to abolish the monarchical government system and install a republic. And we have the Constitution of Mexico in 1824, the first Constitution of Mexico, and the Federal Republic is established by the General Guadalupe Victoria. And by means of this constitution, the United Mexican States was created, and the country was divided into 19 entities and 4 territories and the federal district.
Then we have the 1828 elections. These elections were the first to mark the transition in the Mexican government. The candidates were Vicente Guerrero and Manuel Gómez Pedraza. Then we have the 1829 Batalla de Tampico. This was a confrontation in Tampico where the Mexican and Spanish army suffered serious losses. It was the last attempt of Spain to reconquest Mexico. Then we have the September 15, 1829. It was a definite abolition of slavery in Mexico. Then we have the 1829 with Fernando VII, that he tried to recover the Spanish possessions in Mexico. Then we have the 1833, where Santa Anna becomes president for the first time. And lastly, we have in 1836, which Spain and the Pope recognized the independence of Mexico.